Dear Diamonds and fellow Diamonds in the Rough, with us finally applying some pressure on Hoyoverse more than ever before, I think it is time we gotta talk about what the hell do we actually want from this boycott, besides having something to do other than picking mints and berries. So that people that think we're just a bunch of crazy bitches hitting menopause know exactly what we're asking. I might get canceled for that one. Cancel culture?
Come on, man. Fuck.
The list was compiled by a dear viewer who wants to remain anonymous, so we'll refer to him as R. The R for rework the Genshin endgame
And
the reward system. If you have any takes you'd like me to cover, feel free to DM me on my socials. I'll respond to each and every DM, so pull up.
now that we done got that out the way.
Here's a short list of what longtime Genshin players are asking for more than 3
Motherfucker.
years. Standard 5-star character selector after XX amount of wishes. They have done it in their other games like Honkai Star Rail, which I am in. I am at 300 pulls, and it is pretty different. It's a different feeling knowing that you can pick whatever 5-star you want. And you look at your account and you wait until you lose the 50-50, and then you're like, let me see what I can get after I reach 50-50 in the standard banner. Then I can choose. It's quite something. Now, obviously, for long-time players that have a whole bunch of units that can already clear content,
with ease, the greatest of ease.
That's right.
this is nothing. However, I still see a lot of long-time players not having a certain 5-star from standard banner. They're here. And I wouldn't mind getting it for the sake of collection because, let's face it, the Genshin Impact endgame is all about collecting like Pokemon, but that's a topic for another time. Option to save a few set of artifacts, loadouts, and weapons per characters, especially for main characters. Aether Lumine for each element and reason. Each time we change elements on main character, it's a massive chore to change the build, and that is very true. I know main character is trash when it comes to power level, both in-game and in cutscenes, so give him the ability to change elements and artifacts. I mean, MC should be buffed anyway because he's so trash. We need to say his name. And then we gotta call him trash.
He's right. Do you know that?
Also, didn't they already give a loadout that was trash? And now people are asking for qualities of life. Just change the loadout, fix the loadout. That's all we want. Yeah, no. I would put this one as very secondary, in my opinion. Advanced permanent co-op combat challenges with customizable difficulty. Now we're talking. Buffs, debuff time, HP, etc. But with also more casual challenges that involve the actual combat mechanics and must be co-op like TCG is. Plus accessible for solo chads. They have done it in the events such as the Hypostatic Symphony, Energy Amplifier, Legend of the Vagabond Sword. Now we gotta admit, co-op sucks.
Like a prostitute.
That's how well it's good at sucking. Co-op sucks so much that for the longest time, I felt that when people are in my world, they feel more of a bother than a fun thing to have.
Now don't get me wrong.
It's always good to play with friends, but with how restrictive it is, and there's nothing special for co-op besides a flipping card game. I already have Yu-Gi-Oh for that.
It's time to do.
Making co-op feel more abandoned than anything. Resin overflow system like in other Hoyoverse games, and a resin cap and condensed resin cap increase. This has to happen.
Clearly. No debating.
It is unacceptable that we're still at 160 resin with no overflow after 3
Motherfucker.
years, while Star Rail just pulled up has a cap of 240 and banked resin. Every Honkai Star Rail patch, it feels like Honkai Star Rail is telling Genshin,
Come on, keep up.
optional old events, DLC to be replayable for new players, and be able to experience hidden/missed lore and minigames, and can be stored permanently/deleted if the users want to. That is true. The Scaramouche Fake Sky event was one of the best I've ever played, very important to the lore, albedo quests, etc. For storage, we can always have a site where people can choose what event to download, claim the rewards, then change it up. Easy. More options and quality of life updates for every type of player, such as cheaper load, limit increase, more in-game character emotes and posts for all players. Yo, we need that. More options for content creators with UI, hide UID. I heard that's actually dangerous. And advanced audio, disable only combat music, video settings, uncap FPS, skip entire dialogue button for speed. I think in all that shit I just heard right now, that's what matters. But it's a story game where you're playing it if you don't want to see the dialogue.
Shut up, bitch.
Skip button is probably the most needed feature as of now, in my opinion. Hiding UID helps. More character poses sure would make the characters feel more live. I really love this one. Add 3 extra 10 pulls, cost 8 fates, to the beginner's banner and make the 50th pull a guaranteed standard banner 5-star. Honkai Star Rail already implemented this. Basically the Honkai Star Rail beginner banner. I know people that still have the beginner banner in Genshin. The fact that it doesn't guarantee a 5-star sucks. It makes it a trap as of now.
On top of that,
Getting standard banner pulls is a little tough nowadays from what I heard. But in Star Rail, you get the pulls easy, free to play, and early, making rerolling in an account much smoother. Add controller support for Android devices. Show some more love to mobile players. Like, it's supposed to be a mobile game. You're nerfing the graphics and all that for mobile. Just do it. Fix that. This deserves a video on itself because there's so much to talk about when it comes to that one. There's some conspiracy too. Stay tuned. Toggleable constellations for content creators, testers, or people who want to try challenges. True, it will make content creators' lives a lot easier. And of course, I'm gonna say what we all think when we hear this one. Bennett. Come on now.
I know I ain't the only one.
Why would they do that for just one character? Well, when it comes to Bennett especially,
Shouldn't have made it so motherfucking good.
clear buffs indicators with cooldowns in the user interface. True, Smack made a skit about this because if you ask any buff what color they're rocking, their answer is always gonna be.
My shit is orange.
And last but not least, more rewards not only for the wells, like that stingy 3 pity system for 5-star weapons. Give more to the F2Ps too. More than just 3 pulls. I pretty much agree with
everything.
this is what we want. And you'll notice a lot of this is straight up from Star Rail, a game under the same company logo.
What kind of shit is that?
The fact that we're having to say all this is the saddest part. Let me know what you guys think, if me and R missed anything. I stream every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Feel free to tune in. My socials are under there. I will see you on the next one. See ya.
Subscribe.